Hey, it's Two Sheds Gabby back. Time for another copper hunt. The big hand is on the 7, the little hand is on the 3, and it's time for the 5 o'clock news. I just got a call this morning from my bank teller. I had ordered a couple boxes of halves and another box of pennies, and she called and said that for some reason they didn't come in this week, so it'll be next week, but that happens. Let me get started on these cents. I didn't have any. I got copper enders, but no wheat pennies or anything like that. I constantly get told by people that their U.S. has cents and Britain has pennies, and I'm well aware of that. But it's still so easy just to call them pennies for some reason. But today's title, we're going to use the word cents. We're hunting for copper cents today. It just makes sense. All righty, let's get it started. About halfway through the third roll, and I found my first wheat penny. Glad to see that. 1951D. Also found a 2009 in the first row. So far, the first and second and first half of the third row is getting very little copper. I don't have 10 copper pennies in my box yet. So, you remember the last box I did not get my 3 pounds, nor did I get 10 wheat pennies. I think I got 6. So, is it possible that we've already started the downward trend in this? I'm in the Louisville area. I'm hoping to get out of town here pretty soon and go to a few different cities and see what I get. But I've been saying that one of these days we're going to start seeing less copper. I don't know if we're quite there yet, but these last 2 boxes so far, I mean, this one could pick up, but we'll see. This is my 4th roll in and my 2nd wheat penny, so that's good. It's pretty beat up. 1957. Looks like he was target practice for something. That's number 2 anyway. As always, my goal is to get 3 pounds of copper and 10 wheat pennies, and hopefully a few Canadian. And it's always fun to get something else, just something off the wall, That's what I hope. I really look forward to finding strange things, or even if it's from Bermuda, just anything different makes the hunt fun. Couple of nasty ones there. Not much copper. Well, I'll open up the 5th row, and right away there's a Canadian, so that's cool. So we're finding a little bit of fun stuff. 1974. Hopefully that'll keep up. For several months the copper had dropped down to be below 2.5 cents each in copper value, but it is the last couple of weeks it's been over, and it's been maintaining that. There's a little bit of copper. So every 4 cents that are copper now is worth over a dime in copper value. Well, this roll is the best in copper yet, that's for sure. Hopefully we'll find more rolls like this. Been finding a lot of those. 7th roll and wheat penny number 3. Let's see what year we got. 1945, Philadelphia. That's pretty cool. I have said a couple of times that it takes between 8 and 9 copper pennies per roll to average 3 pounds per box, and I've only gotten that one roll so far. I think it was like 12 or 13. There's an 83 zinc. This is right at the beginning of the 10th roll, and that's wheat penny number 4. The copper's a little low, but so far the wheat pennies are doing pretty good. 1940 Philadelphia. Maybe we'll get an even older one. It's the third 82 so far this roll. Well, hey, we did find an older one. This is a 1930 Philadelphia, and that's wheat penny number 4. I was thinking that was 5, but it's just 4. Pretty cool. Wow, I'm gonna weigh that one. That's copper. There it is. I thought that was number 5. I poured out my copper. It hadn't stacked up too much yet, and went through them, and there was the one. I had accidentally thrown one of my wheats in with my copper box. So that was number 5. Look at that. That's what I like finding. This is the 12th roll. Un centesimo de Balboa. Republica de Panama. Cool beans. 1993. Eureka. Well, that's really cool. I don't think I've had a Panama before, but I don't know if I've ever seen this. I assume that's the obverse and that's the reverse. I don't know. But that was fun. That's really cool. Let's weigh that one. It is zinc. It's getting close to lunchtime. I'm going to get out of here in a minute and go to the local Mexican grocery and pick up some queso and maybe a couple of other things. My cousin's staying with me and he wants some of that chorizo potatoes. They're really good. Oh, was that 82? Yep. And now the 17th roll, and here's wheat penny number 6. Not too bad. 1944, Philadelphia. Do any of y'all remember that silly old poem from, gosh, years ago? One sunny day about midnight, 2 dead boys got up to fight. Back to back they faced each other, drew their swords and shot each other. 2 deaf policemen heard the noise and knocked the life out of the 2 dead boys. I was just thinking of that one today, and I put up a little video. I made a video out of it, just a silly little thing. But I don't think many people in YouTube remember it. It's not getting many views. It's about a 36-second video. I was just having some fun. Well, I'm still in pretty good chance of getting my 10 wheat pennies. I don't think I'm going to get 3 pounds of copper, but you never know. I might get lucky. There is one roll left before we get into the second half of this box, and here is wheat penny number 7. Yeah, pretty cool. 1953, Philadelphia. So, some of these rolls have not had much copper in them. There's been several rolls just had like 3 or 4. By the way, this is several hours later than when I started this video this morning. It is 5:30 at night now. Well, this is nice. Just a handful of pennies, cents into the last row of the first half. And we get number 8, 1952D. 1 cent. It makes sense to hoard cents. I think. I've got 200 pounds of copper coins in 25-pound boxes. And I've got about 30 pounds in 1-pound bags. Is there a stopping point? I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably just keep going if it's still available to get about 500 pounds. And I may say that's enough. We'll see. I don't know. I enjoy it. There's a little bit of copper. I'm in my second half. I think I'm about 5 rolls in, and there's wheat penny number 9. Wheat pennies are pretty good in this box. I'm afraid I'm not going to have 3 pounds of copper, I don't believe, but I believe I'll get 10 or more wheat pennies. 1946D on this one. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. I've picked up several boxes of pennies. 83, I'll weigh that guy. That ended up being whole boxes of zinc of 2023s. And I've sold them on eBay. Made a little extra money that way. It's pretty cool. I'm normally the type of person that stays up till after 11. Let's weigh that one too. Zinc. But not tonight. I am just tired, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet. There's another one of those guys. So I think I'm going to call it quits early and finish going through this box in the morning. I might try to get another couple of rolls. This roll has some decent copper in it. There it is, 15 rolls to go still, and there is Sweet Penny number 10. 1941, Philadelphia. Very nice. And the very next roll, and there's Sweet Penny number 11. That's pretty cool. 1955, Philadelphia. Well, that's beat up. And now with 9 rolls to go, we find Wheat Penny number 12. 55D. It's now early morning and it's still dark outside. And everybody in the house is still asleep, so I have to be very quiet. Wow, would you look at that? 3 rolls to go, and there's a 1919. 104 years old. That's so cool. Wow. That's an old one. He's been around a while. Well, he stops here for now. That's 13, I think. Yeah, 13. Man, that's pretty good. So I've got a question. Oh, I see a Canadian. Let me get to that guy. This is one of the 6-sided 1867, 1992. Very nice. That's 2 Canadians. All right, here's my question. For years and years, I've been telling people that I saw in a Bugs Bunny cartoon, Bugs Bunny say, "I don't like cheesecake." And they're like, "I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one." And I'm like, "But I'm just sure I did." And then a couple of days ago, I saw Woody Woodpecker say, "I don't like cheesecake." And so now I'm like, is that what I'm remembering all these years ago? And so my dilemma is, if any of you have ever seen Bugs Bunny say it, let me know so I can, maybe let me know which cartoon it was so I can check it out. Because I'm thinking now that it must have just been Woody Woodpecker. 2 rolls to go now, and there is another one. Man, I think that's 14. That's a good Wheat Penny box. 1941. Philadelphia. Man, that's really cool. Weigh that guy. Zinc. So sorry about that. And that last roll that I was going through when I was talking about Bugs Bunny, my wife came in and startled me, so I cut the camera off halfway through the roll. There's a nice one. Not bad looking for 59 years old. zinc. Well, I just finished and I did not get a 15th wheat penny, but that's okay. 14 is extremely good. Plus one of them is over 100 years old. 2 Canadian pennies. I got that one. Where was that from? Panama. Couldn't remember. I got one 2009. I kept the one really nice one. 64. Whole bunch of gnarly ones again. I'll weigh out the 82s and see if I got. I had some decent ones toward the second half, so I don't know. I feel like I'm short, but maybe I got it, and I'll let you know. Wow. 2 pounds and 15 ounces. So close. So close. That's practically about 3 pounds. So 14 wheat pennies and just a hair under 3 pounds. That's a pretty good box. Pretty good indeed. All right, I'm gonna cut it off here, and we'll see you guys next time. Let me know about that Bugs Bunny thing.